Hey, it's mail time. Got a few packages, so let's open up some. Out of the way, we'll leave this guy. Now we'll start with this one. Get the knife. I'm not cutting anything. It says it's from Amazon, but it's not from Amazon. The Cellar sells on Amazon and eBay. So I've gotten stuff from eBay sellers in Amazon bags before. So actually I know what this is. Lots of packaging. It is Spudgers. Oh, cut it. I might have. So, been needing to get some Spudgers for a while. I've got some things I want to open up. Actually, I want to open up this Roku stick here, and I didn't want to bust the case open, so I ordered it the other day. So been wanting to do it for, like I said, for a while. Okay, wait. Okay, I'll use those for soldering or something. Got plenty of those. Okay, comes with the little stainless steel or chrome one. Tweezers. Let's see, plastic. That would be, I guess, like the guitar pick to get inside the iPhones and things like that they send you. And the steel, that's pretty sharp. Steel edge. I guess these are nylon, what I'm guessing anyway. Different nylon pokers or chopsticks if you like. So that's 2 inches there. Okay, yeah. So like I said, been wanting to get some of these and have them now. We'll take a look where they came from. Here's the listing here. They were $9.95, no free shipping, and like I said, this guy, he sells on Amazon as well. So, and nothing really else to tell on these except I have them now. Move on to the next. Okay, next thing is open already, and it's a book. Book I've been wanting for a while. I've been trying to buy some books that I've wanted, and they were expensive, or just getting around to getting them. And this is one. I have the first edition now, and this is the fourth edition. I want to get all the editions. I used to read Steve Ciarcia in Byte magazine when I was a teenager. I used to love his corner because it was, electronics and computers, so it just, really good to geek out with then. So and his books are kind of expensive, of course they don't make them anymore. So but I wanted to get one, and or get them, several of them anyway, and just to have and read and stuff, because the first edition of one I got, I've looked at it several times, through and through. So pretty good condition. I paid, I don't have it looked up. I got some thrift books, but you can get them from a lot of booksellers like Abe's. I don't know about in Canada. I don't know if Canada has thrift books in Abe's, but I'm pretty sure Canada and in the UK has similar things. But I'm thinking this was like $8. So, and that's actually kind of high from what I usually pay for on books from there. Okay, next thing is actually kind of open too. And this is from Adafruit, and it is a MCP 4728 quad DAC. it's a breakout board from them. We'll take a look at the specs. And that's the board. And it's got the what do they call it? Oh yeah, the quick QT stemma QT, which I have used that because I have a color sensor that I use of theirs, and I don't have any of these females, or excuse me, male connectors. And they're actually 2mm space, so I ordered some 2mm spaced headers, and they fit in there pretty securely. So, which you can also use the pins, the pin holes as well. And this is a quad DAC. Let's see, it's a 12-bit DAC, and so it's got gain, built-in gain, so it's got some op amps built into it. Reference voltage of 2.048 volts, which is standard reference voltage for. And let's see what else. Runs off of 5 volts. Okay, so 5 volts you got to 4.96 and 3.3 to 2048. And but I've got some stuff I'm doing DAC with, and I've actually got the Logic Green at Mega clone. It has a DAC channel, and I'm using that right now, and that is only, I can't remember if it's 8 bits. I think it is 8 bits. It may be 12, but I wanted something external to that, so I didn't have to use that board itself, which is fine, but I just wanted something different and to play with. But I have it now, so moving on. Oh, well, price, and the price was $750. I think I bought it during the Black Friday sale, so I got a discount of, I think it was $1 less. So now moving on. And this is from Chicago Electronic Distributors, or Distributors, and they are out of Florida, not Chicago. And this was, I can't remember when I ordered it. I'll have a look in a minute. Let's see. Get it open here. Oh, it's taped up multiple sides. Okay. And I think I remember what I ordered. I know one of them definitely. Okay. There we go. Make sure it's in here. Get that out of the way. Okay, I ordered. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, I forgot I ordered this. Okay, we'll move that out of the way. We'll start with this guy. And this one was on sale. This is a Pololu 32 UV, and it's the mini LV version, so the low voltage version. It has a boost converter on it, so you can run it off of, it's a 5-volt device, but you can run it off of 3 volts, so you can run it off of lithium ion. And you got your boost converter, yeah, right there, processor, all that here, and this is the AU, so it's the 32 AU, which, so it's the same one that's in the Leonardo, so it's got the USB built into it, USB hosting built into it. And you know, only thing I don't like about this particular chip is it boots really slow. And also, if you have like robots, like motors tied to some of the outputs, it will kind of boosts the motors as it boots or powers up. So, but take a look at that. And this is it. You know, but same size as a Nano. It looks like. You know, it's got the micro USB on it. And normally this, and at Pololu it's the same price. This is on clearance, but Pololu still makes this, so they're just clearing it out themselves from their company. But at Pololu it's $20, and there it was $12. So we got to go for it. I've got an application I wanted it for, so because I want a 5-volt device, and this saves me from having to put a boost converter inside the box. So always a plus. And you know, you can read the specs on the 32U4, and again, it's the same thing you see in a Leonardo. So okay, the next thing. And this is kind of excited about this one. This is a Raspberry Pi Pico board from they make the motor controllers. I got one on one of my robots. Cytron, that's right, Cytron. So and this actually has a Raspberry Pi Pico on it already, so you don't have to put one in it. And it's got some level shifting there, looks like, and got your motor controller, motor output, voltage input for the motor, LiPo input. Not sure what voltage. What does it say? Does not say. I'll have to look at the specs. And got a, like it's a boost converter or some type of power system down here. Probably boost for the servos, or power boosting for the servos. And then some buttons for the GPI, for a couple of GPIOs, and the root button, or reset button, a power button. Oh yeah, reset button right there. So you need that for the Pico to reboot and stuff. And then all their motor controllers have a motor test button, so you can go forward and backwards with them. That way, to test them without having to run your code and stuff. So it's a good way to test your motors to make sure it's working, or make sure it's got power. But looks like it's very nicely made board. Look at the specs here. Okay, and here's the board we just saw. Gives a, oh yeah, it's got Grove connectors too. Didn't even pay attention to that. And got all the pinouts for each one. And still not sure what kind of motor controller it's got. Let me take a look. Oh, it's a Max 1508. Okay, yeah, that's a Chinese chip. It's similar to the L293 and 298. Gives you, if I remember right, it gives you like an amp and a half out continuous. I think that's what it is. But yeah, I've used that before. I have a little combat robot that I did, that I 3D printed. It was for a 3D printed competition. That's what drives that. So but I liked it. It was only $10. So that was the main reason I got it. And it looked interesting, and you know, for $10 with the Raspberry Pi, or with the RP2040 already on it, you know, can't really go wrong. And it's got a motor controller on there, and so should be fun. excited about that one. So we'll move on. These next two are actually the same thing, about two of them. And these are from Adafruit, but I bought them from Chicago. And these were on the clearance section. So, and these are Charlieplexed LEDs. So, been wanting to get a little LED module that had a lot. So I got two of them. And if I remember right, they were $7 or so on clearance. So I think normally at Adafruit they're like $9 or $10. But like all Adafruit boards, you know, made very nicely, gold plated, which I never get my PCBs gold plated because they're expensive. And so let's have a look at the specs. And here we go. And these are Charlieplexed Matrix 9x16 blues. And paid $6.95 for each. Bought two of them. So figured I'd, you know, tool around with them and I'll find something to do with them. And just thought they would be nice to have. So let's move on. The last thing, I don't have a link for. I didn't bring it up, but I'll get it here in a second. It is, if I can open it. This is for a Raspberry Pi 4. And right now, my Raspberry Pi 4, I'm not doing anything strenuous with it, so I just have a regular heatsink on it, but I get worried about it. But I didn't want to use a fan so much, so I bought this guy. And this is Casey flash heatsink. So you got your bottom piece and your bottom and top. So you put your thermal grease. Did it come with grease? Oh, it came with pads. And put that down, and that does the sock, the Wi-Fi module, and I guess that's the RAM. What I'm assuming there. Oh, get it in there. That's for sock, the Wi-Fi, and the RAM. So that's what I'm assuming anyway. But it's hefty. It's powder coated, and it's got a top and a bottom, and the bottom is, so it kind of forms a little case when you put it together with the Raspberry Pi. And it comes with the mounting screws, hex key, and the pads. So, and I do remember, let's see, well, actually I don't. Give me a second and I'll find where I bought this. This was it. And it's from Chicago again, of course. And it was $12. And that's the way it looks mounted. So, like I said, I didn't want to put a fan on it, and where I'm going to have it, or where I actually have it right now. So I don't want it making noise. It's in the living room. And just wanted to try this out. And I figured this looked like it would be beefy enough and should keep it cool enough. So happy with that. And what else came in the box? Okay, comes with the, yeah. Oh, also the Raspberry Pi Pico came with the cables, the Grove connectors, so that's good. And a screwdriver. Oh yeah, another screwdriver. But anyway, that's pretty much all I have. And all right, hope everyone is doing okay, and thanks a lot.